What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. First off, folks, if you have not played this right here, Suikoden 1 and 2, this was just released. I played this on PlayStation. Alexa, shut up. I played this on PlayStation 1/2 many years ago, back in 1997, when I was a little kid growing up. This was my favorite RPG. Specifically, Suikoden 2. I actually just beat Suikoden 1. It took me about 20 hours. I'm playing Suikoden 2 right now. This is old school RPG at its best, folks. Like, for me, don't get me wrong, I loved Final Fantasy. I mean, who knows which one it's called. 3 is what I always think of it, or potentially 5, which is argued as one of the greatest RPGs of all time. I still like this definitely more. The music, the story, the combat, it's a freaking masterpiece. So, buy Suikoden HD Remake that just released. Play back-to-back each game. I promise you, it is amazing. I know the graphics aren't next level. This is HD Remake, so it's still better than what it was before. But this game is just, it brings me so much joy. Folks, I have massive news for us, though. Massive. Flankster just got a ginormous W in his book. Ginormous. So you guys know how I have been desperate for video game space. Like, oh my effing gosh, I need video game space so bad. So I've been considering selling Mortal Kombat, which I really don't want to do, because I love Mortal Kombat and I love my MK collection. I don't want to downsize it. I want to increase it. I would love to get a Shao Kahn 1/3 right there, and Johnny Cage, Sonya, and Kano, and Shang Tsung in the collection. So I could have the entire MK1 cast on that poster in quarter scale. I actually just saw a Shiva 1/4 scale classic looking statue. It looked great. I'm like, yeah, that looked awesome. I'm not going to buy it. I don't need a Shiva. I already got Goro Motaro. I don't care too much for Shiva. But when we eventually get Johnny Cage and Sonya and Kano, and I can finally get a Shang Tsung. I should have bought the original Shang Tsung. Ugh, so annoying I didn't do it. But nevertheless. Anyways, I finally convinced the wife. I told you guys I would do it. I told you. Flankster's sales skills at its best. We have officially received permission to move Dragon Ball Z upstairs, which has a ton of advantages for Flankster. Like, this is huge. So let's talk about it. So first off, upstairs, taller ceilings. I won't need to do this bull crap cut garage shelf thing I absolutely hate, where these shelves are not full giant shelves. You see how I had to like lower this? I won't need to do that anymore. Upstairs, I could do full 72-inch tall because my ceilings are 2 feet taller. So it actually would make Goku and Vegeta bust even taller than it is now. But it would allow me to see that better. Like, all those middle shelves would look substantially better. And I'll be able to fit 3 garage shelves. I don't know if I can do 3 48-inch wide. I'm guessing I may have to do one of these shelves. Like, more or less like this. Well, no, it'd be more like this wall. So imagine 2 full shelves and then a shelf here. Now the shelf there, I'm going to do KD Goku versus Vegeta. I may do it a 3-tier as well, just to maximize space. Although KD Goku versus Vegeta is stupid tall. But I may also buy KD Goku versus Frieza, Gohan versus Cell, Goku versus Buu, and have it as like my diorama display. I also could do a Majin Vegeta bust, which I've always wanted. There's lots of options, but I want it to be KD if I'm going to do it. Or I could do Frieza bust, which is something I could definitely do. So top shelf would be like, let's say this shelf, KD Goku versus Vegeta. Behind it, I could totally just throw that Shenron Dragon. And then beneath, I could do Frieza bust, switcheroo those two, so that's next to Frieza. Or what also could work good is Frieza bust in Prime 1 Frieza, which I do want. So I could do Frieza, or I could do KD just Goku versus Frieza, because then it's a Dio. You get both. But nevertheless, I'll have to build the shelves and determine how much space I have and whatnot. But this is huge news because not only are we getting more Dragon Ball Z space, because you guys know I don't have space for KD, Goku versus Vegeta right now. Now I will. And this whole display is going to look better because we're going to get 2 feet more of height space. Right now, this is an 8-foot tall ceiling. I can touch it. Upstairs, it's 10 feet. So 10 feet tall. I could do full garage shelves. I'm just going to buy 2 new garage shelves. Leave these here, but remove the upper. I mean, I could keep this like it is, but here is the plan. And I've been thinking about this. Doing video game statues here. Here's how we're going to do it. First off, Kratos' bust is going to be relocated to where Clicker bust is at. And we're basically going to switcheroo Last of Us and Kratos. And we may also... I'll probably also get Nemesis bust and throw it in the display. Nemesis has to stay here. I can fit 2 statues here, or... I mean, you could do Nemesis bust right here in between the 2 dioramas. Like move this to the left and do the diorama there. Make this shelf the Last of Us. It would take up more than 1 shelf. It's going to probably go at least to right here. Then it would be the Kratos versus Baldur, Kratos bust in the corner. And then we basically need space for Wukong bust, Kratos 1/3. Kratos 1/3 is going to go on the other side of the bust. I'll probably just lower this Kratos down low. It kind of depends, but I want Kratos 1/3 next to the busts. So on one side you have the diorama, on the other side you have the 1/3. So if Kratos is over here, because we're going to kind of do like 1/3 right here so it all flows and looks really good. And then the Kratos bust is the transition to quarter scale. So let's say Kratos bust is like there, Kratos 1/3. So in essence, it's taking up that garage shelf. And then on this shelf, you do Wukong bust. And we have not seen a Wukong 1/3 by Queen Studios. I've heard they're not even going to make statues anymore. But who knows if that's accurate or not. We know we have a Zubaji 1/3, which I could pair with the bust. But nevertheless, we're going to do Wukong bust and Kratos bust on this wall with Kratos 1/3 in between them, and then maybe just J&D Stellar Blade up top. Because I do want to keep 1/3 up top and down low do quarter scale. So if I have space and we do see a good Wukong 1/3, I'll get it to pair with the bust. Otherwise, I might just do Zubaji, and then J&D Stellar Blade is going to be right here next to the light. Really good angles, because I know she's going to have a perfect butt. And I want to be able to come into the room and look at it every time. So she needs to go right there at the edge. So I have 360-degree angle. She'll be on a Lazy Susan as well. And then I'll probably do a Wukong poster above. And right there, I mean, I'll just move that Kratos poster. The Kratos poster, and just move the props down. Last of Us poster here. And Resident Evil 2 poster there. So that solves Wukong bust, Kratos 1/3, Zubaji, and J&D Stellar Blade, which are must-haves for me. Secondly, we have 2 garage shelves down low, which means we no longer have to sell anything down here. What we'll do is we'll do Final Fantasy VII right there. So Cloud, Sephiroth, in the middle, Tifa, and Aerith. Now, if for some reason Tifa and Aerith are like big bases and we need extra space, it can bleed into this shelf. Not a huge deal, but Final Fantasy VII is going to take absolute priority in this display. So, of course, this is going to be a full shelf. That high. But FF7 right here, which is really good lighting, and it'll look really, really good. So, Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, Aerith. Those are the ones I want. I'm not getting Zack or really anyone else, especially at the Prime 1 price tag. If I did do other characters, I'd probably do fan art ones, customs that are just, like $300 instead of $2,500. Now, this shelf, let's just say Final Fantasy VII does not bleed into this shelf. I kind of want to do a Souls shelf. And here's what I'm thinking. Elden Ring, Bloodborne, and maybe Demon Souls, the Prime 1 Demon Souls statue, which looks really good. It released recently, so I just have to get it. And it would also, of course, transition into Neo, which is also like a Souls game. Then Jin Sakai. That leaves a space right there where I could throw my Kratos down low. But I'm also looking to get another Kratos custom, young Kratos. If I can get that, I would throw that Kratos there. Additionally, I also want to get the Doom statue that Prime 1 is going to make. As far as I'm aware, it's going to be quarter scale. The Dark Ages, I believe, is the game title. I haven't played the game yet, of course, but I know I'm going to love it. I love the last one. It's such a good game. And I do want a Doom statue, and I think it would pair great with Halo and Gears, all 3 shooter games. So I may do Doom Prime 1 right there, move Bloodborne into the corner, Elden Ring, Demon Souls, and then FF7. So I get my own Souls shelf, Final Fantasy shelf, and then transition to like Samurai, into shooters, into adventures, Witcher, and so forth. And then, of course, I need to return the MK right here. I haven't done it. I've left it in the glass shelf. But this will work really good. It will work really good. Now, you're probably asking, I am going to show you that bedroom upstairs here in a sec. But I just wanted to go over what this room is going to look like eventually. This isn't something I'm going to be doing immediately. I only need to set this up once KD Goku vs. Vegeta arrives. And here's the thing. So it is costing me money, $10,000, which I saved up for the wife, like I already have it. So 10 grand gets me access to the upstairs bedroom to put statues. The wife's condition is it still needs to remain a guest bedroom. So if her mom or aunt from the Philippines visits us, they can stay there. So of course, I'll show you how it's going to be laid out. I do have to get a bunch of crap out of there. So I also do need to buy like a shed. So I'm going to buy a shed so I can move a bunch of the crap in that room into a shed. Plus my wife wants to put her garden tools because she's big into gardening now. So I need to get a shed, move a bunch of crap out, but we'll go upstairs and show you what the bedroom will look like. It's just going to be DBZ statues in that room. That's the plan. Now, of course, I could make it into a Prime 1 Predator room if I wanted to, but I already have an Ultimate AVP setup, and I couldn't fit, I could fit maybe 4 Prime 1 Predators top shelf, have the garage shelves really tall, 40 inches tall, and then fit 4 aliens down low. But I think for now, I'd prefer to just do DBZ and get me more video game space because that is my priority in collecting right now. I feel like I'm very happy and content with the rest of my collection for the most part. I will say, though, that if the Godzilla Dio by Prime 1 is reasonably priced, I may buy it and just sell off the Transformers. Because I'm like, man, that Dio will be so good. Anyways, let's check out the bedroom upstairs. Because this is where I originally started collecting, folks. Back in a galaxy ago. Alright, so the room's a mess right now. There's tons of crap in here. Like, these are like boxes we shipped to the Philippines. Just extra blankets. All this crap. The bed is going to be turned this way, so the headboard is right there, and it comes long. So it'll probably end right here. And it will probably be as wide as that, which will give me plenty of space. I'm going to do like that little drawer shelf right here, and then in the back do 3 garage shelves in the back. And as you can see, I can't touch the ceiling. It's much taller. I'm going to need to measure that back freaking wall, but there's so many boxes in here. As you can see, that's a Vesta right there. I got a Vesta on each side. Well, technically that's a Stuva, actually. That's 24 inches wide. I could fit 4 more of those in that space. At least. 1, 2, 3. Well, at least 3, maybe 4. So if they're 24 inches wide, you kind of get the drift. But I could definitely fit at least 3 garage shelves. 2 big, 1 small. Have it 3 tiers, Dragon Ball Z, probably. I might even actually do it separated. 2 tall on each side with the middle not being as tall with Goku versus Vegeta in there. And I'll probably pair Prime 1 Goku with his bust and Vegeta with his bust on each side with the Dio in the middle. That would be sick. So in that Dio, Goku's on the left. So that means you need to do Goku bust, or I'd probably do Prime 1. No, Prime 1 Goku's better on the right side though. Dang it. Nevertheless, Goku bust and Goku Prime 1, Goku versus Vegeta, Vegeta bust and Vegeta 1/4, and then everything else that's in the middle. It looked really sick. Yeah, that definitely looked really good. Anyways, folks, that is the plan. We got to clean up this room. This isn't something I'm going to do like immediately. This is something that I need to do once KD Goku versus Vegeta is shipping. Like I get notice like, hey, it's shipping. I need to prep this room. Until then, I'm not going to do anything. It's a lot of work. Not that much. And of course, moving all the Dragon Ball Z upstairs. The only hard ones are Sume Broly, Prime 1, Goku, Vegeta, Z Warriors, and the bus. Those will be difficult. But the lighting is okay in here. Not as good. I don't have like 4 canned lights, but I'll put lighting in the shelves. I'll probably just do a remote, not Alexa in here, because I don't have Alexa upstairs. So I'll just do a little remote I still have. It'll be a lot of work, but it will pan out really good for me, giving me all that extra space. Anyways, folks, that's the big news. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.